Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Nikki Starr, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how and why we want to choose love over fear. Every day, we are given the opportunity to make decisions in our lives, and every day we're up against so many options. And when we start to discern between the heart centered options that are rooted in love versus the monkey mind chatter options that are often rooted in fear, when we start to really choose love, we begin to see our life manifest in the most beautiful way. Because oftentimes our fears are limiting. And when we make decisions from fear, we make limiting decisions that keep us small and stuck and in situations that are not serving us, or we prevent certain situations that would allow us to expand and really live a life that we love. So this is something that I've had to continually work through. And even now in my life, after doing so much spiritual work and personal development, I am still every day faced with opportunities to choose love over fear. So for example, let's say if you have had an idea for a really long time and you are sitting on it. So even let's say me coming back onto YouTube, right? Like for a long time, I was focusing a lot of my efforts on Instagram and it was just easier. I had all my followers there, etc. But for long term, I know that getting back on YouTube, I can reach a lot more people, and a lot of people really resonate with these videos that I've posted in the past. So an option of my mind, for example, would be like, okay, I can stay doing what is easy and comfortable because of fear of too much work to go on YouTube, or fear of like, oh, well, I only have so many subscribers there and I have way more on Instagram. But my heart is telling me, okay, I really want to reach more people. And the truth is that YouTube is such a great platform that really allows us to reach a lot of people. It's great for Google searches, and it withstands the test of time as we see like social media platforms kind of come in and out. So for a long term, what's rooted in my heart, the truth is I want to reach as many people as possible, sharing about love and consciousness and living our best lives and living lives we love. Then it makes sense for me to maybe do the extra work or do what might be uncomfortable because of what my ultimate intentions are. So oftentimes we, or even in relationships, right? Like sometimes we might think like, okay, I really want to be in relationship, but I'm scared of commitment, scared of abandonment, scared of it not working out. And then you miss that opportunity versus the truth is that you really love someone. So one way that I often like a tool and a technique is I often tell people, okay, what is a way that you can distinguish between like fear and the mind and limiting ourselves versus being in the heart, which would create expansion and would really allow us to live our truth and purpose. So oftentimes I ask the question, what would love do? Because often love is not concerned with like too much work, fear of this, fear of that. Like love is a very true compass. Like it's a compass that knows the answer. And usually when we're asked that question, we know the answer, right? So that's the first thing. The other thing is if you're really a mental person in the sense that you really like to talk about things and understand the pros and the cons, I often say compartmentalize and say, okay, what does my heart want? What does my heart say? And then what is the mind saying? Because oftentimes they're going to be two different things. And the truth is we want to live our entire lives guided by our hearts. Because for some reason, the mind really loves to find problems. The mind really likes to look for things that can go wrong. Whereas the heart doesn't even think. The heart either opens or it closes. And ultimately, if we're choosing a spiritual life, if we're choosing a life where we want to live our fullest potential, then we want to live rooted in the heart. And our goal is to have our heart open in every moment and be so trusting that everything's happening for our greatest becoming. So that's going to be the next topic of my video, which you can check out tomorrow. It's going to be about trust and trusting that everything is happening for our greatest becoming. I trust that you will ask yourself more and more every day, what would love do? What would love do? In every opportunity that there's a choice to be made, what would love do? Should I go here? Should I go there? What would love do? Should I give love to this person? What would love do? I mean, of course, right? If you ever have an opportunity to give love, it's like, give it. So that's just what I wanted to share with you today. I send you all so much love. You're welcome to leave comments, subscribe to the channel, and anything that you want me to share about, I invite you to leave comments below, and I'm happy to do so. Sending you all so much love and wishing you a beautiful day. Thanks for being here. Mm-hmm.